Not everybody has a lot of money, and there's people of all different income levels. It doesn't make them less important, and they should still be able to have a nice place to live. StoryPoint Senior Living is independent living, assisted living, and memory care. The thing I guess I like about the whole organization is it really focuses on making sure people are not living in a less than situation, especially I think COVID amplified all that last year. People not being able to be social, and just because somebody has food in the fridge and clean laundry and the house is clean doesn't mean they're happy if they're not being social and being able to engage. Just because somebody's older doesn't mean they don't still want to do things in life and make new friends and have new experiences and started new hobbies. We have people that started knitting and painting that had never done that before, and started just making new friends and getting out and trying new things that they had never done. So it's a lot of fun. The networking events, I love the networking events. I've met a lot of good people that way, and actually as they are starting to come back out in person, it's nice to connect. I had a couple of folks that I've only met virtually, so when I went up and introduced myself to them physically, they didn't recognize me, which was very funny. And I said, I know you've only ever seen this much of my face, even virtually. I think people were around, so I had to have a mask on, so that was kind of fun. And it's just reconnecting and how we can all support each other. I think the other good thing that's come out of COVID is people really realizing we need to keeping them local and supporting local businesses makes a big difference, because that's how we all got through this together. Just basically as we are growing as an organization, where a lot of people in 2020 really contracted, laid people off, furloughed people, we did not, and we just continue to expand. I think a lot of organizations are thinking, oh, senior living, that sounds like fun. The world's aging, so we should get in on that, and realize it's a lot more complicated than that. There's a lot more to it, and where companies are failing and doing it wrong, we are able to swoop in and make it right and make more positive experiences for families in other areas. We've acquired a lot of things that complement each other, so where we might be in an area that we only had independent and enhanced living, we've acquired some communities that offer assisted living and memory care. So if we can't help them at one community, we can refer them to a sister community that can. In Ann Arbor, I'd like to see more affordable housing, and specifically more affordable senior housing. That is one thing. I come from that background in my previous organization, and unfortunately, a lot of that's gone away as the use agreements have gone up. They have gone market rate, and I think it's forcing people out of an area that they've lived in a long time, and I find that sad. Not everybody has a lot of money, and there's people of all different income levels, and it doesn't make them less important, and they should still be able to have a nice place to live. Well, our website is always a great way to do that. We have some blogs on there as well, so StoryPoint.com. And you can see all of our communities that are listed on there. We also have the Independence Villages. That's our sister community, so they are independencevillages.com. And they also have their own blogs and information on there, answering a lot of basic questions about senior living, frequently asked questions about why independent living, why assisted living, why enhanced living. And they can go right on there, or they can contact us directly and come in and actually take a physical tour or a virtual tour, depending on someone's interest levels and comfort level with doing things in person. So Cathy Mitchell with StoryPoint Senior Living, please come visit us anytime. We are here 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and we'd be happy to show you around.